All right, yes, a beautiful morning to you out there, and welcome to another moment talking right here on your number one dial, Politics and Business TV. Now, this is a P&B Sport, and my name is Ruben Musago, RMG. I'll be your host and guide at this beautiful Wednesday's morning in the Wednesday's edition of the program P&B Sport. We'll be looking at a whole lot, starting up with the game Nigeria played last night against Mali, where we lost 2 goals to nothing. Now, this is the second game for interim coach Finidi Georgia. A whole lot of questions I know will be pondering in the mouth of fans of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Should we maintain Finidi Georgia as the head coach, or probably go out there and scout for a better coach? Or what do you how do you assess Finidi Georgia game in the first game against Ghana and this against Mali? And then what is your take on Finidi Georgia as a good coach, or probably a fair coach to what you have seen and how the Super Eagles players have actually played out there the game between Ghana and also the game between Mali. Now also let's also take cognizant of players that are absent, the likes of Victor Osimhen, Calvin Bassey, and holders like Onyeka and the rest of them. What do you take out of the team against Ghana versus Nigeria, and yes, Mali of last night game against versus Nigeria? Don't forget, you can drop us a comment live as we're streaming directly to you on YouTube and also on Facebook live and direct at the moment. You could just tune in and then drop a comment on the Nigerian game where we lost 2 goals to nothing last night local time in Morocco, and it went down at 9 p.m. And apart from that, we'll be talking about appointments also in the local terrain where Doma FC and Akwa United have actually gotten new coaches to spearhead their team for them. And also we'll be looking at the Euro 2024 qualifiers, where a whole lot of wonders and magic coming in Ukraine, and the newcomers and new wanderers also including the likes of Georgia, and then Wales and Scotland continue their woes as they continue to lose games, and they would not be going to the Euro 2024 qualifying games finals. And for England, it is just a continuation of hoping to win the Euro 2024 this year with no excuses. We'll also be looking at the transfer scene, transfer rumors, where Elliot Bro Islander is actually in the news today. Let's go for a quick break, and when we come back, I will be looking at all this news in full here. Don't touch that dial. This is P&B Sports. All right, now let's dive straight to our lousy neighbors, talking about Accra, Ghana side. Yes, Ghana for the second consecutive time has been announced as the host country of the 2024 WAFU Beyond qualifiers slate for Ghana. Now the West African country hosted the last edition, in which Nigerians Golden Eaglet emerged as the winner of the competition. Now the tournament will feature 7 countries, including defending champions Nigeria, Niger, Burkina Faso, Benin Republic, Togo, Ivory Coast, and host country. Now the WAFU Championship will also serve as the qualifiers for the 17 African of our nations. Now let's come down to Nigeria. This time around, we'll go straight to the local matches where in the Nigerian Professional Football League, Doma United Football Club I beg your pardon, has confirmed the appointment of Bala Abubakar as their new technical advisor. Now Bala Abubakar, who was a former Niger Tornadoes and Kwara United Academy Warriors coach, will take reign at the club with former handler Akinade Anibinde demoted to position of just an ordinary head coach. The decision following the Savannah Scorpions poor runner in the second half of the season. Doma United are yet to record a win in the second stanza. The appointment of Coach Bala is imperative given the recent challenges in the second half of in the club make statements there, and they say that the league in terms of significantly contributions is an objective for them as the status of a big club. The chairman of the club, Suleiman Umar, makes statement, and he continues to say that Coach Bala brings a whole world of experience generated from top tier clubs in the league. He has proven his track record and tactical acumen as a coach of Niger Tornadoes and Kwara United respectively. And the other side of the appointment also in the Nigerian Professional Football League outfit, Akwa United Football Club has confirmed the appointment of Mohammed Babaganaru as their new coach. Now he's in charge of Gombe United during the first half of the season, and the experienced tactician has been tasked with the responsibility of helping Akwa United of Coach Fatai Osho because they wanted one of the best versatile club media there. And also he continues to say that when Coach Babaganaru left Gombe United, they had moved in and convinced him about his desire to fight for the team. All right, and congratulations to both the men who are now new coaches of different clubs. Talking about Babaganaru of Akwa United and also Coach Abubakar Bala. Alright, let's quickly leave that shows. Now let's go straight to the game yesterday where we lost 2 goals to nothing in Morocco. Now the Nigerian Super Eagles of Nigeria defeated Mali, lost to Mali, I beg your pardon, 2 goals to nothing in a friendly game in Morocco on Tuesday night football, where goals in each half by El Bilal Toure and Kamori Dembe sealed the winner for Mali. The last time Mali defeated the Super Eagles was on the 5th of September 1975 and also which ended 4 goals to 1. And now that means the last time Mali won against Nigeria was 49 years ago. The ruler of us weren't born then. But right now, back on prior to Tuesday's game, the Eagles were unbeaten in 8 straight fixtures against the Malians, a record of 5 wins and 3 draws. Interim coach Finidi George gave a starting shirt to Jalil Collins, Rafael Onyedika, and also Kenneth Omero, while the trio replaced Bruno Oyemachi, Frank Orika, and Benjamin Tanimu, who all featured in the 2-1 win against the Black Stars of Bafana side. Now let's leave that show. Let's go back to our amazing neighbors of Ghana, as the Black Stars are also were forced to a 2-2 draw against Uganda in the friendly game on Tuesday night in Marrakech, Morocco. The result means the Black Stars of Ghana are winless in their last 7 games, recording 4 draws and 3 defeats. Those men went into Tuesday's game on the back of a 2-1 loss to Nigerian Super Eagles on Friday evening. Now the last time the 4-time AFCON winners won a game was in November last year when they edged Madagascar 1 goal to nothing in their first game of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying games. Now Jerome Opoku gave the Black Stars the lead on 7 minutes thanks to an assist by Jordan Ayew. Now Uganda equalized in the 23rd minute after Stephen Mukwala converted from the penalty spot, and Ayew then put it side 2-1 ahead also from the penalty spot on the 28th minute. But surprising their goal in the 82nd minute in Uganda against the true Mohamed Shaban, and the Black Stars will be back in action in June when they will be guests to Mali on March day 3 of the 2026 World Cup qualifying games. Alright, yes, that is that from the local scene. Now let's travel, let's go for a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be traveling to Europe and see what is happening in Europe. We'll be starting up with Brazil. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back, and glad to know you're still with P&B Sports. Don't forget you can stream us live on YouTube and also on Facebook. You can also drop a comment on the game between Nigeria versus Mali. What is your session unfinished just performances so far. 2 games, 1 win and 1 loss. Another game against Bafana will be coming up in June. What do you expect for him? Should he be the man in charge in June, or should he just get a new replacement, permanent replacement for the Nigerian Spikers job? Well, let's go straight to Brazil as we leave the shores where Gabigol Barbosa has been given a 2-year ban for attempted fraud in a doping case in Brazil. Now, Gabigol was found guilty of attempting to manipulate the doping test at the Flamengo training camp on April 8 last year, while his teammate completed the doping test before the 10 a.m. session. Gabigol was accused of obstructing. He failed to comply with the procedures went for lunch, instead handed over the vessels of the urine sample open and told the officials that this would be his final doping test. Now the ban will run to April 2025 as it returns for 2 years from the date of the incident. Now the 27-year-old made the much publicized transfer from Santos to Milan in the summer of 2016 for a total sum of 29.5 million euros. He made a very little impact, scoring 1 goal in 10 appearances and being named worst player in the Italian Serie A. He went on loan to Benfica, Santos and also Flamengo before the sale to the later in January 2020 for £17.5 million. He made a very little impact, scoring just a goal and appearances, making him the worst man in the league. Alright, I will leave that short. Let's quickly travel straight to another one. This time around, this is not just the ban, this is a life imprisonment for Chinese man, a former Chinese president of Football Association of Chinese, Chen Ziyuan, has been sentenced to life in prison for bribery, according to the country's state media. Now in January, he pleaded guilty to taking bribes worth a total sum of 81 million yuan. That is approximately $8.2 million. And the anti-corruption crackdown led by President Xi Jinping has called through sport, banking and the military. In football, more than a dozen coaches and players have been investigated. The trial at the People's Court of Fengshi in central China revealed Chen's illicit activities from 2010 to 2023, which included his earlier role as the president and chairman of Shanghai International Ports Group. Prosecutors say Chen accepted money and valuables in exchange for his help with obtaining project contracts and arranging sporting events. Now the court ruling said he has brought tremendous damage to China's football, causing, according to the state-controlled Xinhua news agency. Now state made also said that 3 others senior football officials were sentenced on Tuesday to between 8 and 14 years imprisonment for corruption. Earlier this year, an ex-Everton midfielder and former head coach of China's national men's soccer team, Li Tai, confessed that he's fixing matches and also offering bribe to people, including China, to get China's top coaching job. China's foreign ministry also confirmed that South Korea's Jong-ho, who played for Shandong Stashan, was also held in police custody in relationship to the bribery case. Now, South Korean foreign ministry says that this who played for Shandong Stashan was also held in police custody in relationship to the bribery case. Now, South Korean foreign ministry says that this been released from detention. But in the past, President Xi he spoke of his 3 wishes for Chinese football. He spoke to close the tournament and also one day to win the trophy. Well, he needs to make those changes, and those changes had already started with them rumbling with those who are running bad government in That is the country there. Alright, let's leave that shot. Let's quickly go straight and leave China. Now let's come back to Europe. This time around, we go straight to top seed, where Carlos Alcaraz reached the Miami Open quarterfinals with an efficient straight set win over Italy's Lorenzo Musetti. Now the Spaniard Alcaraz, who's 20 years old, won 6-3, 6-3, and will play Poland's Hubert Hurkacz or Bulgarian Grigor Dimitrov next. Australian Open champion Jannik Sinner and Russian Medvedev both also progressed with a straight set victory. Italy's Sinner, who's 22 years old, won 6-4, 6-3 against Kristova O'Connell, while Medvedev defeated Dominika Kupfa 7-6, 7-5, 6-0 to move to the next round. In the India World Champions, Alcaraz ensured he remains on course to complete the Sunshine Double, winning two prestigious American hardcourt tournaments in the session. Now the 2022 Miami winner took a comfortable first set against Musetti with a double break, and after Musetti broke back in the 7th game of the set 2, Alcaraz responded to the same setback immediately before serving out at the match. Now the world number 3 Sinner, who triumphed in his first major football in January, will play Czech Thomas Makacha for his semi-final spot. Alright, now let's go back to football. This time around, we start with the English football team, where Jude Bellingham last gap equalizer spared England a second successful Wembley defeat after defensive error threatened to cost them dearly in the friendly against Belgium. Now, having lost to Brazil, Gareth Southgate will share the side where it mixed back, and that they showed the promise up front, but vulnerably at the back, which was punished ruthlessly by Belgium before Bellingham's dramatic intervention in the second half. Now let's go straight to Wales, where astonishingly missed out of the qualification for Euro 2024 as they suffered a penalty shootout defeat in the playoff final against Poland on a night of crushing disappointment in Cardiff City. And it was the first shootout for Wales men in competition in the match. Dan Jameson is the only spot kick saved by Wisławski Soscieni, former Arsenal player, while Poland converted all their 5 penalties. Well, it was desperate, painful way for Robert and his players to lose beaten by Poland's side, who failed to register a single shot on target during the entire 120 minutes before the shootout. Alright, let's leave that show. Let's go straight to Georgia, where they created history by reaching their first major tournament with a penalty shootout win over Greek in Euro 2024 playoff. Home substitute Nika Koveshkiri scored the winning penalty, squeezing his effort past the outstretched arm goalkeeper Odysseus. Alright, I will leave that show. Also, we go back to we go back to Ukraine this time as they compete in the finals of a major tournament of the first time since being invaded by Russia after Milyanko Modric's winner in the Euro 2023 playoff final against Iceland. Ukraine drew 1-0 at halftime after Albert Gudmundsson put Iceland ahead with a superb strike, but Sichel Rodec back from the to serve the second half 11 through Victor Skanskovic before Chelsea forward Modric late winner. So a whole lot happened in that one. Also, Republic of Ireland to Euro 2024 bound Switzerland in a low-key friendly in Dublin. Zendel Shakir struck the winner in the 23rd minute when he called a free kick into the bottom corner. Granit Xhaka, he is to transfer rumors where we see Manchester City's Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland has emerged as a transfer target for Barcelona in the summer of 2025. Now the 23 years old agent Rafael Pimenta met with the La Liga club sporting director Deco last month in the Sporting Mundial as a Brentford and England striker Ivan Toney could become an option for Manchester United this summer. Alright, United have identified Wolves' 23-year-old Brazil midfielder João Gomes as a replacement for compatriot Casemiro, and Arsenal appear to have received a boost to their chances of signing Newcastle Sweden striker Alexander Isak after 24-year-old admitted things can happen in in transfer windows. Now the Gunners are also considering a summer move for Sporting Lisboa and Ivory Coast centre-back Ousmane Diomande after he stood out during the scouting trip to watch Sweden forward Gyökeres play. Now Gyökeres has moved ahead of England and Brentford striker Ivan Toney on Arsenal list of potential new strikers, while West Ham are also interested in the man. Now Manchester United would bring in England full coaching staff if they appoint Gareth Southgate as manager in the summer. But United want to speak to Wolves manager Gary O'Neill about a role among a new coaching set-up at Old Trafford. Former Chelsea and Man United and also to return to coaching this summer following his departure from AS Roma, as well as both wanted Bayern Leverkusen manager Xabi Alonso, Liverpool and Bayern manager are keen on Brighton coach Roberto De Zerbi as an alternative. Luis Diaz's father says hope has not yet been lost about Liverpool's Colombian winger playing in Spain. Possibilities the man could return to Spain. The Wolves are leading the race to sign Southampton and Scotland striker when he becomes a free agent in the summer, and Ajax are exploring a deal for Aston Villa's 20-year-old English midfielder Tim Bonham, who is a Nigerian born. Tom Grant wants to sign Arsenal's Denmark striker Nick Berg, who is 21 years old, on a permanent deal following a successful loan spell in the club. Now Gunners are open to selling Portuguese fullback Nuno Tavares this summer, with Lazio interested in his services, and Chelsea will listen to offers from England midfielder Kolo Ganaga and defender Trevor Chalobah, as well as 22-year-old Albanian striker Armando Broja this summer, as they attempt to avoid breaching the Premier League financial regulation rules. And Brighton are also tracking 24-year-old Nigerian winger Philip Otele, who plays for Romanian club Brugge. Real Madrid sent scout to watch River Plate 16-year-old Argentine midfielder Frank Mastertoro for a possible signing this season. Now let's quickly give you a few recap of the results of matches that went down yesterday in the Monday and Tuesday night football. England and Belgium win a 2-2 draw, as Germany defeated Netherlands 2-1, while Republic of Ireland lost to Switzerland 1-0, and Scotland also lost to Northern Ireland 1-0, and Slovenia defeated Portugal 2-0, while France came from behind to win against Chile 3-2, and Spain and Brazil won in 2-3 draw, while Zambia defeated Malawi 2-1, Cayman Island lost to Moldova 4-0, as Kenya tried Zimbabwe 3-1, Uganda and Ghana went in 2-2 draw, Nigeria lost to Mali 2-0, and Finland lost at 1 to Estonia 2-1. Right, that's the size of the package Wednesday morning. Do join me tomorrow for another exciting moment. My name has been William Musago, RMG, and I say bye for now and enjoy the sporting week.